It's a crime that seldom leaves fingerprints. Hidden networks that drain billions from economies and destroys the trust between citizens and their leaders. This is the story of corruption. An abuse of power for personal gain, from petty bribes to grand embezzlement, and its cost to all of us. Corruption takes many forms. At its simplest, it's the abuse of entrusted power for private benefit. It can be as blatant as a bribe. Money or gifts offered to speed up a permit or waive a fine, or as complex as campaign donations that quietly shape the laws of a nation. Some acts are blatantly illegal. Others lurk in the grey zone of lobbying and political favours, hidden in plain sight. To measure what many try to hide, researchers have turned to the people themselves. The United Nations asked citizens worldwide if they had paid, or been asked to pay, a bribe in the past year. In much of Europe, fewer than 1 in 10 said yes. But in parts of Africa, Asia and Latin America, that figure rises to over half. Behind every percentage point is a human story. A family paying to see a doctor, a driver bribing the police to avoid a fine. It isn't just individuals. The World Bank has found that in dozens of nations, more than 1 in 5 businesses report being asked for bribes, for licenses, contracts, or even just to keep their doors open. For those companies unwilling to pay, the cost is lost deals and unfair competition. For society, it means higher prices and stifled growth. But the most damaging corruption often leaves no paper trail. Experts from the Varieties of Democracy Project, or VDEM, track what citizens rarely see. Embezzlement by ministers, judges for sale, laws written for the highest bidder. Their political corruption index reveals wide gaps, from the relatively clean institutions of Scandinavia to entrenched graft in parts of Africa and Asia. This is corruption on a grand scale, theft at the very top. While a few profit, the many pay. Corruption, of course, diverts funds from schools and hospitals, discourages honest businesses, and inevitably widens inequality. Economists warn it can slow growth and destabilize democracies. Some argue bribes can cut red tape, but the evidence shows that the very opposite is true. Corruption corrodes the very institutions meant to serve us. Yet around the world, the fight back is underway. From grassroots protests to global watchdogs, campaigners are demanding transparency. Stronger laws, independent media and digital tools are laying bare what was once hidden. But it's an uphill struggle, because corruption adapts as quickly as it is exposed. Corruption is a disease that thrives in the shadows, but shining a light on it is the best disinfectant. Exposing it is the first step. The real test lies in rebuilding trust, in governments, in institutions and in each other. Because without that trust, democracy itself is at risk. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to keep truth alive.